What's up, guys? Jaeden Sports here with my brother.
Hi, it's me, Tortise7.
Yeah, and today we are doing a Lego MOC building challenge. So we, out of the pieces in our Lego bin that just has random pieces, we are going to have to build our own MOC under timed conditions. And we actually, to decide what we build, we have a list. We have a list of options, and then we have on my phone a random number generator. So we're gonna, one of us press the generate, and then whatever that ends up being, if it's 4, and then on that list 4 could be like a household object, and you have to make a household object. So whatever it lands on, you have to build that in the time that we get.
Let's do it.
All right, we're in Crew's room. He is going first. All right, generate. 4.
4, so that is a house.
You're gonna have to build a house out of Legos from this bin. I think you might want to take one of the bigger plates to start with.
Definitely.
All right, time for mine. 2.
That is a Star Wars MOC.
Oh, let's go. Well, actually, that's gonna be pretty hard. But, probably would have been one of my choice options. Okay, so we actually re-looked at the list and we were incorrect. I actually have to build a spaceship, not a Star Wars MOC. So that's gonna be different, but at least we figured that out before we started building. Anyways, let's get started. All right, now we're gonna get started with the build. So I have to build a spaceship.
I gotta build a house.
Yeah, you have to build a house. Well, sadly, the time is up. So, Crew built his house. I built my ship. All right, let's start with Crew. So, show us what you built.
So this is the backyard. It has a slide on top of the house into the pool.
Dangerous.
Yep, and an even bigger and more dangerous slide into the pool.
Cool.
And then the house itself has a back door with a green wall, a yellow side with a window, white side is the front door. Okay. And red side has a window. The inside is just plain.
Oh, just nothing inside?
Correct. You can even take a look.
Totally nothing.
Yep.
Cool. Well, looks sketchy, but cool. I like the slide. The slide's probably my favorite part.
Thank you.
Nice job. Okay, now on to my ship. I wouldn't have chosen this one, but I made it happen. So this is my spaceship. You can see it's got a giant turret on top. This is kind of like a heavy weapons one. You can see right here, there's a cannon, same as on the other side. I really worked on symmetry on this one, making it symmetrical. Then there's a cannon up front right here, obviously the humongous one. Then if you take off these, then there's these little torpedo holders right there that you can use. It's got some cool wings, and on the wings I have some cool orange and yellow triangles, once again symmetrical. There's the cockpit you can see there. That's where the pilot goes. All around back you can see a couple boosters, as well as for extra speed you got this propeller which can make it go even faster. You also get a view of what it would kind of be like from the cockpit. Pretty cool. And then inside this little box below, I don't know if I want to open it, it might all fall apart, but inside here I did include a little hyperdrive and a couple supplies, so like emergency supplies for the pilot. So yeah, that's what I built. I don't really know how I feel about it, but I hope you like it. once again, there's Crew's house.
I don't really know how I feel about it. Sums up a lot of my feelings towards my build.
Okay, so I think one thing that harmed me, both me and my build actually, this thing, which ironically looks kind of like a Batman vehicle. But anyway, I think one thing that harmed me was I initially, if you saw in the time lapse, I initially was doing something else. I was trying to do like a tie interceptor kind of thing, like my own twist on it. You can see a little bit of part of one of the wings still remaining over there. So I think something that hurt me is that by building that and then like quitting, that used up a good amount of time. So then I didn't have as much time to build this, so maybe it's not as good as it could be. Whereas Crew, he didn't have to rebuild something. I think that's why now he also has like a pool and slide, is because he had more time than me on his actual build, because I kind of quit the build. So I'll have to do that in the future, like not do that. I mean, I'll have to work on just sticking to one thing. Also, I forgot to mention, but the back has some roughed up pieces, like right here, to show some battle damage, while the front and the wings have nicer pieces. But this, you can see, has been like, you know, they've been in a firefight or something. So that's another cool little detail. Crew and I each did a challenge where we
Soy Dora, and this is fish!
So Crew and I just finished a challenge where we had this list of random things that we'd have to build out of Legos from our bin under timed conditions, and then we used a random number generator to decide what we got. I had to build
Crew's brain.
I had to build a spaceship, and he had to build a house, and so you're gonna be the judge and pick a winner.
Okay.
Okay, come with me. So we will each explain to you our MOCs. So,
Right.
Crew, do you want to go first or second?
Yeah, first.
Okay.
So, this is my house. This is the front door.
Very nice.
This is the side with the window. It's yellow. This is the red side with the window.
That's it.
And this is the back. It has a door and a screen. It has a slide on the roof with a ladder. And it goes into a pool.
Oh,
And then there's an even bigger one, which fell, which is another slide. And you go down like that.
Is that pool deeper?
Nothing inside.
No.
Okay.
Very nice. Nicely done.
Alright.
I like the creativity.
And then this
Whoa,
is
what
mine.
that?
So
Man.
this, I had to build a spaceship, obviously. I struggled
Spaceship.
because this, I actually had less time than Crew because I was in the middle of building something else, and then shows it wasn't good. So I built in less time, but I have, you can see a giant turret on top. This is kind of like a heavy weapons vehicle. So it's got a normal cannon, 2 cannons on the side, which you can take off in order to let these torpedo launchers fire forward.
Okay.
Then you have the cockpit, obviously. You have some cool kind of like fire, orange and yellow colors as the wings in nice triangle form. Then on the back, you can see there's some thrusters and then a propeller for an extra speed boost. Whoops, that hasn't come off until now.
What's a propeller for in space?
Don't question it.
Don't
And then,
touch me.
so yeah, it's obviously got plenty of cannons. And then in here, we won't take it off, but this underneath, then there's a hyperdrive in there.
Hyperdrive.
And it's got some emergency resources in there, just like random pieces.
Okay.
So yeah, that's mine.
Nice work, boys. They both look good.
So you have the pressure of picking a winner.
And what do I base it off of?
Just which one you think is best and has good detail and is your favorite, I guess.
Okay. Well,
Knowing that we, like, just had limited pieces in time.
sure. Yeah. So I like Crew's creativity with I like this slide. This is a cool slide. I just worry, like, I'm so heavy I'd probably fall before I hit the pool. It might break like that. And I like the one off of the roof. And with the one that you made, it's pretty nice with the cool colors, and I mean, it looks like something Lego might actually make and tell people like to buy. So I'm gonna go with Jaeden's crazy bomber with a propeller in space.
Nice name, thank you. Good job, Crew.
Thank you.
You could also hear his compliments about your thing, so You know, we both, I think, we like
Both a
both
great
of ours.
job.
So, well, thanks for judging.
Better than I could do.
Better than you could do. Thanks for judging. Okay, now Crew and I are going to destroy the builds that we just made. And there, it's gone. Wow.
Easy.
Well, it was fun while it lasted. Goodbye. Oh. Yikes. The main portion's still together, the box is still together, but all the supplies besides hyperdrive went out. The wings, surprisingly, look, both wings perfectly fine. They just need to attach on like that. There you go. Half the ship still intact. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and make sure to leave a like if you want a sequel to this video, like if you want Crew and I to try this again. I think Crew, you did pretty well. Dad said what pushed him towards mine was that it looked more detailed and like you might actually find as a Lego set. But Crew, you did pretty well. I think it was a fun thing. If you guys want more, make sure to like, as I said, subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 50 subscribers. Once we hit 50 subscribers, I'll do a cool basketball video. Also check out my other videos and link in the description to Crew's channel, Tortise7. Now, Crew, as the outro, is going to step into Legos. If you remember from the Pantry Survival Challenge, he had to stand in the Lego bin for 5 minutes. He's gonna do it again, but maybe not for that long. Let's go.
Ow, ow. I'm good. I'm all good. This definitely isn't hurting or anything. Okay, it's kind of hurting a little bit, but it's not that bad. I can do this for a solid 10 minutes.
You're used to it now after the Pantry Survival Challenge.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen that, make sure to go check
don't.
that out. Oof.
Bye.